Well, hello everyone. This is Miss Gail over here, Georgia Peachnut. How are you doing? I am coming back to you with some more recalls that I have recently received on my phone. And what I'm doing is just giving you a rundown just in case you don't know, you haven't heard it. And if you have, make sure you spread the word. Now, we all know about the McDonald's quarter pounder beef patties, and they had the slivered onions on it. So they're saying that the quarter pounder beef is not the source of the E. coli outbreak, that they are looking at the slivered onions. So they're saying they're going to continue to sell the quarter pounder without the onions on it. Let your conscience be your guide. That's all I have to say. So they won't be testing any more quarter pounders as far as I can see right here. But it says the most likely source of contamination was slivered onions from a single source. Um, and of course, they are saying here that the slivered onions from the source Taylor Farms, Colorado Springs, is the company that they received the onions from. That was their supply chain. They said that the onions from Taylor Farms store supply was sold in Colorado, Kansas, in Wyoming, and parts of other states in the area. Now, it says some of those locations could include airports, which could account for some cases in other states. Now, listen, they need to say all the states. I'm getting a little leery of the fact that they're getting to the point where they're not stating all of the states. They're withholding all that information. So I've been witnessing that here lately. They are saying that 900 restaurants that get onions from Taylor Farms, Colorado Springs, will continue selling quarter pounders without onions for the time being. Okay. They said no other burgers or McDonald's menu items were affected by the outbreak. So we move on down to the fact that they are saying, let's see here. I don't want to skip over anything. Let's see here. A spokesperson for no, here it is. It also prompted other restaurant chains in Colorado, including Illegal Pete's, and Taco Bell, to stop using onions on their menus. So I wanted to make sure you heard those two names. Spokesperson for Yummy Brands, not Yummy, is Yum, Y-U-M, Yum Brands, Taco Bell's parent company, said selected Pizza Hut and KFC locations have also removed fresh onions from their menus, even though there are no signs of E. coli illnesses linked to those restaurants. So I don't know what to tell you. Me personally, I just don't want no onions from nobody on my food. I don't really eat out like that, but if I did, I'd just say hold the onions. So they're saying the FDA said Thursday it was looking into Taylor Farms as the possible source of the E. coli outbreak linked to the quarter pounders, but added that we are looking at all possible sources. So there's going to be an update on this update. So it says as of Friday, 75 people across 13 states. Now remember, they only gave me 3. But they say 75 people across 13 states have been affected with the E. coli strain, and 1 person has died. 22 people have been hospitalized, and 2 people have developed hemolytic uremic syndrome. I hope I said that right. A severe complication that can cause permanent kidney failure or death. Multiple people have sued McDonald's, claiming they became sick after they ate at the restaurant. Listen, there are a lot of recalls out here, and every day it's getting worse and worse. So, what is your solution? What are you gonna do? Put it in the comments. What are you gonna do? And I'm not talking about just about McDonald's. What are you going to do about the recalls, about your food that you get? What is it making you want to do. And also there is a thing on here about, this is 38 minutes ago on my phone, schools bought potentially tainted meat, and that is Bruce Pack, I'm sure. And so now that meat is in schools, and they're pointing out here in Georgia, Conyers, Georgia, Conyers schools, the schools in Conyers, Georgia was affected. So now it's in the schools being served to our children. As a consumer and a voter, what are your thoughts? I'm looking at some of the comments, and they say, who keeps putting their taint on the meat? Why are there so many recalls on so many different food and products lately? Afraid to eat. Afraid to eat. Don't be afraid to eat. Grow your own food. You know what I'm going to say. You know what I'm going to say. Grow your food. Don't be afraid to eat, because if you don't eat, you know what happens. So I just want you guys to, in the comment, when you hear or see this video, what are you telling yourself to do? What's your solution? We've all already probably visited frozen recall treats sold in Arizona. It could make you sick. We're going to briefly go over this. It's a frozen recall treats sold in Arizona could make you sick. I'm just going to look at this real briefly to see if there's anything on here that I need to tell you, except for it could make you sick. Several popular frozen treats often enjoyed for breakfast have been recalled. And this is about the frozen waffles from stores around the country, including Arizona, due to possible contamination with a bacteria that could make you sick. Treehouse Foods, and you need to remember the name of these places that I'm telling you, the suppliers. Treehouse Foods, Inc. has expanded a recall. It has expanded a recall. So this is a expanded recall from the initial recall. Yeah, we talked about this before, but when they expanded, I treat it as if it's brand new. An expanded recall of frozen toaster waffle, Belgian waffle, and pancake products, all manufactured in one facility and still within their shelf life. They are still within their shelf life, so you probably still have them in your refrigerator, freezer. To a possible contamination with listeria. They go into what listeria is about. I think I said that enough on here. You guys are probably well educated on that. The affected products, which includes dozens of different labels, all with lot codes starting with 2C, were distributed throughout all United States and Canada and Canadian provinces, and sold in stores like Walmart, Target, Publix, Kroger, Albertson, Aldi, HEB, Dollar General, among others. The among others is what it bothers me. You need to list them all. But it says for a full list of recall products as well as product images, visit BrantfordWaffleRecall.com. BrantfordWaffleRecall.com. One word. So I'm going to get off that, and I'm just looking at some of the comments, and but this one person said, you can call me sheeple, but at the end of the day, the food we buy from the stores is no way better than frozen or fast food. So parents, please be aware that most likely I don't understand what she said. It's something like most likely we feed to your children is poisonous and artificial. If the ones that scream is all natural, did you raise or kill it yourself? So that's a pretty interesting statement there. So did you kill it or raise it yourself? Hopefully some of you are thinking along that line. So let's move forward. This is just to check up on you to make sure that you have read all the recalls. This is another one for McDonald's. We've already gone over that. You've been hearing about it on the news. This is Costco. Costco's recalls smoked salmon sold in Florida due to potential listeria concern. So I will put a picture of that on the on my video so you can see what it looks like, the packaging looks like. So let's just see what they're talking about. We know they're saying Florida. Costco and Acme Smoked Fish Corporation have issued a voluntary recall for some of their Kirkland signature smoked salmon products sold in Florida over potential listeria concerns. So in October 22nd, notice Costco's members who purchased the impacted products. Acme Smoked Fish Corporation said it had initiated the recall process due to the concerns the products were potentially contaminated with listeria. So I'll put a picture of that up there, and it has the lot number and whatever. I won't go into that, but you know the name of it. It says the recall does not affect any of Acme's other products or other Kirkland smoked salmon products. All the affected products have been removed from stores and are now not available, the company said. The products were promptly removed from all store shelves on October 13th. So this looks like it's basically confined to just Florida and this particular product that I'm looking at. And I was going to say, let me take a picture, but I'm using my phone. So we'll move on from that. Just check, if you live in Florida and you purchased this, check your refrigerator, check your freezer. They're talking here about more chain stores remove onions from menus. I'm going to look at this really quickly. See if it'll give me something so that I just want to see if it's not, I want to make sure that it's not a chain store that we've already mentioned. So it's not just McDonald's with those onions. There are other stores too. And that's what you need to understand. That's what you need to think about. There are other stores that receive the onions. You know, we'll get to thinking, oh, McDonald's. No, it's not just McDonald's. I had one person say to me, Miss Gail, so when I go to McDonald's, I just order the small hamburger, not the quarter pounder. I'm going to stop right there. Because I can't tell people what to do. And I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to alert you to what's going on, but let your conscience be your guide. But really? So really here they're saying that the other places reported KFC and Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Burger King. They're all taking the steps at some locations to take out the onions as an abundance of caution. So I think that's the only thing on here that is different. They're removing the onions from their menu. So that is Pizza Hut, KFC, Taco Bell, and Burger King. So I bet you didn't think, when we were talking about McDonald's, you didn't think about Burger King and Taco Bell and Pizza Hut and KFC. I didn't even know KFC had onions on their menu. But you didn't think about that. All you heard was McDonald's. That's all you heard. Well, I go to KFC and get something. That's why you need to stay on top of these recalls. So it's not just McDonald's. It's affecting other places. And you need to have that in your head. You need to think, if there's a recall on one thing, let me pause before I go somewhere else, because they always come back a couple of weeks later with some more additions. It's almost guaranteed. So I'm going to remember that's Taylor Farms with the onions. Remember these names now. So we're going to go off that and skip to something else. We talked about the 40 waffle brands due to listeria, so we've already gone over that. Drinking water. Millions in the U.S. may be drinking groundwater tainted with forever chemicals. This keeps popping up. Now, if something keeps popping up over and over again, you need to pay some attention. They're trying to send you a message. All this is messages being sent. You need to read the underlying message. You need to see what's going on behind the curtain. Because what they're telling you, they ain't telling you everything that you need to know. So, just with caution. I'm just going to briefly skim over this. It just says next time you run your tap for a refreshing drink of water, you might want to consider it. More than 20% of the U.S. population may be using H2O that has been contaminated by toxic chemicals. And this is something that they've been talking about for a while. So it's a deep, it's a very deep article talking about what's detectable and the chemicals that's detectable in the water. My telling you all that is not going to help. You just need to be mindful of the water that you drink. Find to get some kind of filter that's going to work. And that's something that needs to be, looked into. How to get these contaminants out of your water, or how to drink less contaminants in your water. And I think on one of the lives we went over that when we had one of our lives. So anyway, that's about the water. So, here we go. Chicken salad recall. This is about an hour ago, but I think I saw this a couple of days ago. Chicken salad recall in 4 states as listeria warning issue has been issued. Let's go on ahead and see what they're talking about. I try to post a picture of that salad. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Let me go to the website and see what's going on with the salad. This is a salad with some chicken in it. Chicken salad product is being recalled after it was found to potentially contain a dangerous and sometimes deadly bacteria. This is from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration on Saturday. Fresh Express Incorporated, based in Salinas, California, announced a voluntary recall of 5.75 ounce gourmet cafe chicken Caesar salad bowls. Now we had something similar to this. It says on Saturday. That means yesterday, the 26th. We've had recalls on chicken salad. Like we've had recalls on chicken salad, like regular chicken salad. We've had recalls on salad with chicken in it. So, I don't know. You guys, I hope you're hearing this. I hope you're hearing it. Let me see what else they're saying. Let's see. Gourmet Cafe Chicken Caesar salad bowls. After learning that chicken used in the product may be contaminated with listeria, a bacteria, you know about the bacteria that can cause severe and sometimes fatal infections. Now, the affected salad bowls were distributed in 4 states, California, Louisiana, Texas, and Washington. So if you live in those states, please be mindful. The potential issue was traced to chickens supplied by Bruce Pack. Here we go with Bruce Pack again. So Fresh Express stated in the recall notice that it has ceased sourcing chicken from the implicated Bruce Pack facility, and pending further United States Department of Agriculture inspections and approval, consumers are encouraged to stay informed about ongoing food recalls to reduce the risk of foodborne illnesses. So they're saying to you, like I've been saying, you need to stay abreast, stay informed. Fresh Express said that only the chicken component is affected and other ingredients such as fresh vegetables remain unaffected. They have some chicken sitting on some salad and it's got listeria. It's sitting on the salad, I'm going to say it again, and it's got listeria. I'm sorry, but everything's a duck in there. If it look like a duck and smell like a duck and walk like a duck, it's a duck. Everything in there turns into a duck, so I don't care what they just said. It's just like, what? Really? Oh, the chicken got listeria, but the rest of the salad in there is okay, if you say so. So, I think that's about it. You guys are intelligent. You can look that up if you really want to. I'm going to get off that soapbox. See how they made light of that? Oh, the chicken is the thing, the problem. The rest of the food is good. Yeah, okay. So, this one right here blew my mind. This one right here blew my mind. Wisconsin pizza shop apologizes after accidentally getting customers high with cannabis infused dough. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Help me, Holy Ghost. Okay, let me click right here so this will stop. A U.S. pizzeria has apologized after a kitchen staff member accidentally used cannabis oil in a batch of dough that left customers high. Did y'all hear that? Dozens of pizzas were contaminated with the THC at the Wisconsin restaurant, and 5 diners required medical treatment after consuming the drug. Famous Yeti's Pizza, Y-E-T-I apostrophe S, Yeti's Pizza wrote on social media, we sincerely apologize for any inconvenience or harm caused. So anyway, the bottom line is they got them folks high. Some of them got sick, and I had to go to the hospital. So I was like, boy, I tell you the truth. Can't eat nothing. Between listeria and salmonella and E. coli, and now you're getting high. It's not funny. It's just sad, but it is funny. Okay, I think this is going to be the last one. This was 10 hours ago. Over 600 varieties of breakfast foods recalled from Walmart and Target due to health risk. Now listen, you're going to say, oh, I've heard that. It's different. It's the same. It's not the same thing over and over. It sounds the same, but it's not the same. You may say, oh, they call out these stores, so I go to that store. Well, they call that store too, so okay. So it says Walmart and Target are among the retail giants that have yanked frozen waffles off their shelves this week, following concerns about listeria, leading to a broad recall. Now, these stores are also pulling frozen pancakes and Belgian waffles from their aisles as per manufacturer Treehouse Foods. Here we go with Treehouse again. So it's not just waffles, because you may say, and some people, and I've spoken to some people, well, they said waffles, I just eat the pancake. Okay, same company, I'm just going to say that. They said regular waffles, I go get the Belgium. Belgium is affected too, so. Let's see, over 200 types of frozen waffles and 30 kinds of frozen pancakes have been added to the avoid list of consumers. So you see what they said have been added to. When we first talked about this, it was not the frozen pancakes. But now they've added 2, so they have to do it. So they have to do an update on the recall. So you won't go in there thinking, well, I won't buy the waffles, I can just buy the pancakes. No, you know. The newly recalled products range from Giant Eagle blueberry pancakes to Trader Joe's renowned pumpkin waffles. Okay, so it says the newly recalled products range from. Okay, I rest my case. So this coincides with the same week an E. coli outbreak, happened in McDonald's, so they're converting back to that. So I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to leave you with that and let your conscience be your guide. Listen, people, you're going to have to stay vigilant. You're going to have to be out here and think twice before you go purchase food. Look at your phone. I have Newsbreak, and Newsbreak gives me all of the outbreaks and recalls and stuff. I'm not telling you to go to Newsbreak. I'm just saying you need some kind of news on your phone. That's very important. The last one I'm going to talk about is a recall issue for taco meal kit sold at Sprouts Farmers Market. This was 10 hours ago. It was reported 10 hours ago. Recall issued for street taco meal kit sold at Sprouts Farmers Market. Here we go. I wish I could put all these pictures on there, but I can't. So let's see what they're saying and where the recalls are. Okay, here we go. Can you get off my phone? Okay, so here we go. A chicken street taco meal kit sold at Sprouts Farmers Market has been recalled due to potential listeria contamination. All this is according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. The grocery company voluntarily recalled the chicken street taco meal kit supplied by Fresh Creative Foods. Fresh Creative Foods. Now think about that name. Write that one down. So here we go. The affected products Best Buy dates range from September 2nd to November 2nd, so they're still good. You may still have it in your refrigerator. If you have one of the taco kits, the FDA said to throw it out in the trash or return it to Sprouts for a refund. No reported illnesses have been linked to this recall, and it doesn't say anything about what states. So it's left up to you to remember the names. And when you go out and if you see these prepackaged things, just be careful. Just be careful. So I think that we're going to leave it right there. Been on here for a minute. I just wanted to bring you the recalls. I will try to come back in and catch you up some more. But tomorrow there's going to be several more recalls. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in and listening to me. We've been on here for 26 minutes. Oh, my Lord. Anyhow, but it's so important. It is important that you guys get these recalls. I am concerned about you. Listen, grow your own food. You don't have to have acres of land. Just go out and get something small and just start in something small so you can see that you can do it, to encourage yourself that you can do it. And get excited about putting a seed in some soil and watching it grow up. They're forcing you to do it anyway, so you may as well get started. I'm on YouTube, Georgia Peachnut Garden. As you guys know, there's a lot of gardening committee. The gardening committee is huge. Just hook up with anybody. Ask your questions. If I don't know, if somebody else don't know, we'll do the best we can to answer. There's no situation that anybody is in, whether you're in an apartment, a condo, a house, or whatever, that we cannot help you figure out a way to grow your own food. Whether you do it hydroponically on the inside, put it in the ground, put it in a container, put it in a grow bag or a raised bed, you have options. You have options. I'm going to let you guys go. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to let me know what you think. What you're going to do about this. It's more and more food that's becoming contaminated. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Put it in the comments. Until next time, I love you, and I'll see you in the garden. Bye-bye.